You are enabling his behavior by making excuses for them. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well and I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. This is day 3 of the 7 days of revenge and the back to basics series. If you haven't checked out the others, make sure you guys do that. Yeah, so let's get into today's video. So ladies, you have to stop giving these low effort, bare minimum guys the benefit of the doubt. You are going to give them the benefit of the doubt to death. Please, dear God, stop making excuses for these losers. Oh, maybe this, maybe that.
Maybe he didn't call me because, or maybe he didn't text me because,
Ladies, you do not owe a man understanding. Let's make that clear. You do not owe a man understanding. If a guy is inconsistent because he's too busy or it's not the right time or any other excuse that a man makes, you don't owe him understanding. You don't have to roll over and accept that. You don't have to lower your standards. You don't have to lower what you want because this is what this guy's giving you. That's when you have to learn to walk away. If this is what you expect and a guy says he can only give you this, instead of you adjusting to hair, get to stepping. You can walk away. He's told you what he can give you. He can give you 1 call a week, 1 call a month, 3 inconsistent messages every 2 weeks. He's shown you consistently what he has to offer you, and yet still you're there giving him the benefit of the doubt. No, don't give him the benefit of the doubt. Do not accept these excuses. Do not accept these breadcrumbs when you can have a whole cake. Because the truth is, benefit of the doubt is code for enabling. You are enabling his behavior by making excuses for them. Here's a big excuse that a lot of men these days use when you ask for more of their time.
Oh, I'm so busy. I've just started this new project, this new job, and I'm so busy. I can't message you all the time. I'm not even on my phone like that. You're asking for too much. You're doing the most. You're being too clingy. Nobody likes girls like that.
Why? Because I'm asking for the bare minimum. That if you're saying that you're committed to this situation, you're committed to getting to know me, and you're not going to get to know me, and I call you out on it and you turn it around and make me the problem. No, you're the problem. You're the problem. And that is why I'm addressing you. We are giving men too many chances. And I feel sorry for us. I feel sorry for us that if a guy tells you this consistently, if he's consistently inconsistent and you see that yourself and you get upset and you confront him and he gives you an excuse and you're satisfied with that excuse again and again and again, you're just playing yourself. You're not ready to accept what it is, that this guy is not the one for you. This guy can't be the one that you want him to be. He can't offer you even the bare minimum of things. You've got to accept that and allow that to sizzle in your spirit and allow you to walk away. Men are gonna learn when we start to walk away. And I feel like us women, we are prone to believe the best. Someone says, oh, I had an emergency, I couldn't see you because I had to spend time with my family, I had to spend time with my son.
My wife, I don't sleep with her. I just stay on the sofa. I'm just here for the kids.
And we as women, we are prone to be gullible and to really eat that up because he said he wants to be with me. He said he wants a relationship with me. He said we're gonna have children. He said we're gonna get married. He said. And the problem is, we are so happy and content with what a guy says and not how he follows that up. We're satisfied with the word, like we're satisfied with the promise. And what they say, a promise is a comfort to a fool. We're so satisfied with the word, like we literally take a man's word for it. And Tony Gaskin said something and it will never leave me. He said 90% of what a man says is exaggeration. And 90% of what a man says is exaggeration. So when he says,
Oh, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. Oh my.
Honestly, sometimes I watch women's faces when a guy gives them a compliment. I see them blushing. I see them feeling, oh my God. I see them feeling like they've just won an award. Like, I see the changes it does to a woman. And that's why they say, like, women are turned on by what they hear. Men are turned on by what they see. That's the reason why men lie and women wear makeup. That's funny. But women are so satisfied with what he said. He said he's gonna do this. He said he's gonna do that. He said he will. He said he is. He said he's going to. You've got to ask yourself, why are you so content with promises, with words, not backed by actions? And ladies, what we gotta do from now on, okay? We can't change the past, but what we need to do from now on is become deaf. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can only see what you're doing, and what you're doing is absolutely nothing. You're giving me nothing. Low effort, bare minimum. That is exactly what you're showing me. I don't want to hear you love me. We gotta become deaf, and we've got to let the actions speak for themselves, because we're too satisfied with an answer. And that's why men continuously lie and say things, because they know that the woman will always say, but you said. A man can get out of what he said, because let's be honest, there are some guys out here, they'll talk and they'll show it, and they'll talk and they'll show it, but it's all cap. It's still cap. But a man can't lie for a long time, okay? So you're gonna see in the consistency, which is why it's so important to be patient and not to fall in like too fast based on the first 6 months. Look for the consistency. Do not believe it until you see it. To me, going forward, a man is guilty until proven innocent. I'm not believing anything until you prove yourself. Men want women to prove themselves all the time. But when we ask a man to prove himself, we're asking for too much? No, because you're asking the wrong one. How about that? Oh, he says he's going to leave his wife for me. Okay, but what has he done to show you any form of consistency with that? It's been 6 months. It's been 6 years. What are you doing? Why are you so satisfied and comforted with the lie? You're so comforted with the lie that it legit helps you sleep at night, even though it's not true, even though his actions have not backed that up. And even when he says the truth, I'm not ready for a relationship, I can't do X, Y, Z, I'm not in the right place financially, I'm not Man's told you what it is, and you're still there. You're still giving him the benefit of the doubt. You're still giving him time. You're still giving him the benefit of the doubt. Even after he's told you, you're literally playing yourself at this point. Do you like being disappointed? Do you like being upset? Because it seems like you do. We have to really, ladies, go into these situations with our eyes wide open. Let me see your actions and your words matching up. And let's go back to this common excuse that a man makes. I'm too busy. And we all know men make time for what they seem is important. We all do. Men and women are no different. If I'm giving you my time, I'm saying that you're worth the investment. If a man can't sacrifice time, no one has time. You make time. There's a difference. Making time is a sacrifice. We all know there's some things that we don't really want to do. So we tell someone, oh, I'm so busy, I can't come, I can't do this, I'm too busy. You know full well you could sacrifice an hour. You know full well you could sacrifice two hours. You know full well you could sacrifice a day, it wouldn't hurt you. But because you don't want to do it, it's easy for you to say, oh, I'm too busy. And of course they'll buy that. But when you're in a relationship with someone, when you're in a situation with someone and they're saying, oh, I can't because I'm too busy, understand it's because they don't want to do it. When it's in a man's power to do something and he decides not to do it, you've got to look at that. Because there's a lot of guys out there, they know exactly what you expect of them. They know exactly what you need from them. They know exactly what you want, but refuse to do it. And you're sitting there giving him the benefit of the doubt and he's looking at you like you're stupid. Because what did I say? Some of us like being lied to. We'd rather be comforted with a lie than uncomfortable with the truth. And let's say a guy is so busy. So busy. What does he say after he says I'm busy? Does he try to make another plan? Does he try to find a solution? Does he try to work around it? Does he say, oh, I can't meet up with you on this day, I'm so busy, but maybe we can do Tuesday? Does he try to find a solution, or is it I'm just so busy? Or is it, oh, sorry I didn't text back, but I'll do better? Is he trying to solve this, or is he just telling you what it is and you're not listening? If a man let's say he flops a date with you, he didn't show up, whatever, and he said, I'm so sorry, this is not like me at all, I literally had an emergency and I had to be there, I am so sorry for wasting your time, I'm so sorry for making you put on your makeup and your dress, I'm so sorry for standing you up, how can I make it up to you? Like, honestly, I'm so sorry, this is out of my control. If someone says that, that's not an excuse, that's a real truth. And he had the guts to tell you. And it was followed up with something that he could do to rectify the situation. If someone's constantly apologizing and saying sorry, but they're not doing anything to rectify the situation, he's showing you who he is. He's showing you what he can give you, and he's showing you what he can't give you. And it's up to you. You have the power, you have a choice to accept that or to leave it. Okay, and if I was you, I would leave it. I do wonder, and I do have to ask, are you just too easy to please? Are your standards that low? And you have to know that low standards produce low results. Could it be that the reason why you are attracting, entertaining these bare minimum, low effort guys is because your standards are in the ghetto. You don't actually expect much, which is why you, even on top of the low effort and the bare minimum, you make excuses for him, giving him all the power to keep on being a low value person. Because at the end of the day, you teach people how to treat you by what you allow to keep on. And like I said, making excuses is a form of enabling, okay? So you might as well keep on telling him, keep texting me back 10 hours later, keep only texting me or calling me at nighttime, keep only asking me to come round to Netflix and chill, keep not actually planning a date, keep cancelling our date, keep on doing it. The more you stick around is the more you enable his behavior. The more you accept his excuses, the more you enable his behavior. And low standards produce low results. So could it be that it's not the guys, it's you? Maybe your standards need to be raised. Your standards need to be higher. And I'll show you how. Because when we talk about and we think about standards, we think, oh, I have to have the standards. My challenge for you is make the standards just a little bit higher than what you have now. I am not going to nobody's house to Netflix and chill. If he wants to go on a date with me, he has to plan a date. That would be one standard up from Netflix and chilling. If a guy wants to talk to me, he needs to call me every single day. That is one standard up from inadequate, bare minimum conversation. Stop giving guys the benefit of the doubt. Women, I see you doing it all the time. You guys make excuses for these guys, even when they're lying to your face. Do we not have any discernment? Even online, you guys eat up everything. You guys don't even stop and question what a guy's intention is behind the words he's speaking. You don't stop to close your eyes, say a little prayer, and hear the spirit of a person, not just what you see with your eyes. Everyone that looks good isn't good for you. Everyone that looks good isn't good for you. Let that marinate. Sometimes we've got to close our physical eyes, shut our physical ears, and see what our spirit is sensing. Is this a good person? Is this a person that is trustworthy? Listen, you can fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. If you can't hear, you're gonna feel it, okay? Sometimes you've got to listen to what a guy is saying to you. I matched with a guy on Hinge. He said something to me like, oh, I hope you're just as beautiful inside as the outside. And the way he said that, I saw it as a judgment, and I didn't want to talk to him anymore, to be honest. I was like, you're showing yourself, you're insecure, even though you're good looking, because I'm not judging you based on your looks. Why are you judging me based on my looks? I'm not. And we gotta be so quick to like nip things in the bud. Stop giving them the benefit of the doubt and nip that shit in the bud first time. Whatever you're tolerating now in this relationship is only gonna get worse, especially if you just started dating that person. If you set the bar this low, you're only gonna get that low, okay? So raise your standards, okay? Anything you're doing, anything, it's gonna make it anything. One up, okay? Just create a new standard, okay? And let me know what that new standard is in the comment section below. If you guys are feeling the energy, if you guys are feeling the vibes, if you're on this journey, you wanna know, you wanna get back to basics, you are tired of dating, you're tired of the market, you're tired of being taken for idiot, you're tired of being taken for a fool, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my next video. Bye guys.